We've been in business 50 years. The story of Riverview Eggs begins with my mother and my father. They started in 1966 with 700 hens in a converted barn on the home farm. Over the years, this business has been developed by both my mother and myself to where we're now one of the leading egg packers in the Republic of Ireland. We supply Dunnes Stores, Tesco's, Super Value Centra, along with the food services sector, and we're very proud of a family business that was started in '66 to where now we're selling from over 300,000 hens. What makes us unique is that not only do we pack and distribute the eggs, but we've kept the tradition which my mother started in actually producing our own eggs. That tradition is carried on by my brothers Richard and Mortimer, along with 10 other producers who produce for Riverview specifically. The journey of the egg begins at the farm. When it arrives at Riverview, the egg is scanned into the GS1 stock control system. This then stores that information up to the point of the egg being graded. That barcode follows those eggs right through. They pass through a system called candling, where we're able to see through the egg to see if there's any faults, any cracks, any soiled egg. After candling is the ink coding of its traceability information. On the egg, we print the best before date and the farmer's identity number and the production method, which is very important. The eggs are packed into the customer-specific packaging. Then the eggs go into an outer casing where they travel along to be shrink-wrapped, and at this point the final dispatch label for GS1 is applied to the outer case. When that box of eggs is scanned out of the premises, we're then able to see where this actual outer case ends up and in turn where that actual egg ends up. The implementation of the GS1 system was actually quite easy. The staff bought into it very, very readily because it was all done at the press of a button.
I started here in this company working before GS1 came in here. So there was a lot of paperwork usage and everything. But then when the GS1 came in, there was no paperwork at all. So all the traceability and everything you'll be able to trace through the computers on the system, so you will never lose the data, what's inside.
We looked at other systems that just didn't come up to mark. GS1 simplified the entire thing. They listened to us. They enabled us to put a system in place that our staff could understand. When a producer sends the eggs in here, we're able to demonstrate with great ease where all of those eggs have ended up. And this is where quality control and GS1 marry up extremely well. Our customers are becoming more demanding in their requirements for traceability. We are satisfying this through GS1. I would absolutely recommend GS1 to any producer. They will work with you to develop a system of traceability that will work for both your customers and your staff and your auditors. At the end of the day, we have to sell a product and be able to stand over it. And GS1 allows us to do that in a very simplified and user-friendly way.